What is going on, crypto friends? Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Fareed, and as a part of today's video, I want to give you guys a brief update on the progress of the World Mobile project. Now, if it's your guys' first time hearing about the World Mobile Token or the project, they aim to be a decentralized mobile network building on Cardano. Having said that, the network aims to allow resource providers the ability to earn the World Mobile Token, or the WMT token for short, by connecting the world through a shared economy. On top of that, this particular network works by essentially having their customers paying for calls, texts, and data usage using their local currency, which creates a revenue stream for the network as a whole. Now, if you're participating as an Earth node operator or a staker, you'll essentially be awarded the rewards gathered by the customers paying to use the network. Now, as a part of this video, I want to give you guys a brief update on the development status of the project now that we have a better understanding of exactly how it works. So the first thing I want to mention is going to be a recent release in terms of the end of year letter from the World Mobile team CEO, Mr. Telecoms, aka also known as Mr. Mickey Watkins. Now, I'm going to leave the link to this down in the description below because it is quite lengthy. However, it goes over all of the updates that we can expect for Earth node operators, the existing Zanzibar rollout, as well as what we can expect in the terms of expansions for the next coming year, which is actually now 2023. So that's the first update I want to share with you guys there. Now, if you guys want to find out more about Mr. Telecoms or Mr. Mickey Watkins, I will leave the link to the official authors page here, which again provides a little bit of information about exactly what he does for the World Mobile project. Moving things a little bit further, I want to take a quick look at the World Mobile Token scan, and this essentially is going to be a quick dashboard providing us with some of the results for the existing network as it stands. So as we can see right now, there is a total of 226 air nodes which are currently running, and the team actually met their goal of launching 225 air nodes by the end of the year of 2022. So this was like right in the nick of time, but they did meet their goal to essentially get all of their air nodes up and operating. Now, when it comes to the total network consumption for the last 24 hours, as we can see here, there has been over 2.17 terabytes of data consumed within the Zanzibar region, with a total of 21,489 users logging on or accessing the World Mobile Network. Now, let me get myself out of the way here, and the very last stat that I want to share is that the World Mobile Network, in terms of uptime, has been up and running for the last 242 days. Having said that, if we take that 242 days and we divide that by the entire year, that gives us 66%. So this essentially means that this network has been running for more than 66% of the past year. So this is a really good stat here. And as I mentioned, moving forward, I will be providing you guys in the community with more updates as it pertains to the World Mobile project. And so you guys can definitely expect to see more updates from the World Mobile Token scanning platform as well. Now, if you guys want more information about the staking and the token allocations and things of that nature, those numbers are also available here. And again, I'll go ahead and leave the link to the WMTscan.com down in the description below if you guys want to check this out for yourself. Keeping things rolling, next I want to talk about the development diary, which is essentially I want to say it's bi-weekly or it might be monthly. I need to double check here, but it's essentially a series in terms where the World Mobile project or the team provides updates to the community. And so what I want to do is just quickly break down the update for December of 2022. Having said that, there's three different sections. The first is the industry and event section. The second is the market access or entry team section. And then the third section is the the country rollout team section, where we basically just highlight different locations where the actual WMT project is beginning to roll out. So starting from the very top here, we can see that the team has been allocated an E.118 code by the ITU, which is short for the International Telecommunications Union. Now, I did a little bit of research to basically find out exactly what this means. And so if we take a closer look at this other website here, which is the website for the International Telecommunications Union here, we can see that the E.118 essentially refers to the International Telecommunications Charge Card. So what this basically means is that I believe the World Mobile Token team will be able to essentially have their own charge card that they can provide to customers, right, using the platform. Now, having said that, E118, or this particular mandate, stipulates that the ITU update all of its current internationally assigned IIN codes twice per month. Now, if you don't know what an IIN number is, this stands for Issuer Identifier Numbers. Now, these are going to be 8-digit numbers, and each card issuer is entitled to one IIN, which is essentially a unique identifier. Having said that, this IIN number must be used only to identify the card issuer and is used when information is exchanged between the acquirer and the issuer for clearing and settling payments. So again, in conclusion here, it does look like the team is making some progress in obtaining a charge card that they'll be able to distribute to network providers, network consumers of the World Mobile Network. Moving along, the next update that I want to talk about is going to be under the market access section. So here it states that the team has made further discussions and are carefully reviewing the next country that they want to enter. Now, I know that right now, I believe that they're in Zanzibar and they were having discussions about moving over into Kenya. And then there's actually also some ongoing updates down here as it pertains to the UK and US as well. So that's a pretty straight and simple forward update there for you guys. Now, moving down into the country rollout section here, as we can see within Zanzibar, the team is on target to meet their 225 air nodes by the end of the year, which I mentioned was actually something that they met, and they actually delivered 226, giving us one extra air node installation than was initially expected. On top of that, they have made further business-to-business customer acquisitions, and then they're also in the final stages of preparing for the business-to-customer Zanzibar service. So it looks like the team will essentially be rolling out their services to customers who can actually pay to use the World Mobile Network. Now that's going to wrap it up there for updates when it comes to Zanzibar. Next, I want to talk about the rollout of the TVWS system within the Kenya region. So if I jump over here, TVWS essentially stands for TV white space, which as it states here is the inactive or unused space found between channels actively used in UHF and VHF spectrums. Now, I'm not too familiar with what these actual spectrums are, and I'll be doing my own diligence to essentially get up to speed as to what this actually means. But in short, the TVWS band performs best in most rural areas, and this is due to the characteristics of how it works and how it's shared with powerful analog TV stations. So again, the team is essentially beginning to test out how they can integrate within the Kenya region. Jumping back over here, moving over into updates as it pertains to the UK region, the team has showcased the use of a shared license spectrum in Wales, UK. So what I'm going to do now is quickly jump over into Twitter here again. And this is essentially just the picture here again, just highlighting what was going on in Kenya. But then I want to talk about what's actually happening within the UK region. So I will go ahead and just play this clip here. And this is from Sobema, who runs a Earth node. And as it states here, while many of you have been enjoying your Christmas with family and friends, some of you will know that I headed to the deepest, darkest Wales in search of air nodes. Now that said, there's a picture here of him standing behind what looks like an air node. And then I'm going to go ahead and just play this video here so you guys can actually see the air node in use.
Here I am, confined to my car. As you can see, I'm on the World Mobile Network. So let me just come out of that, and we'll go and have a quick browse. Let's put something in, see how quick it is. See BBC News, nice and quick. There you go, just to give you an idea of how good the connection is. I'm going to do a speed test in a bit.
So as you guys saw there, it was a relatively short video, but essentially it was this Earth node operator actually connecting to an air node and actually using that to browse the internet. So again, a lot of really good progress, and it does look like the World Mobile Token, or the team, is starting to spread out to different regions of the world. So jumping back into the actual update, we're almost at the very end of today's video. I want to talk about updates as it pertains to the USA. So here it states that the team has performed a fully compatible cellular on-net 4G call within the United States, and that they're the first DY company to achieve this feature. And then on top of that, they're working with their CTO, or the Chief Technical Officer, to design core elements for Earth node operators, or the Earth nodes, excuse me. Now, the very last update here is that they are preparing to launch the Operation Air Node USA. So it does look like we could see a potential rollout of air nodes as well as Earth nodes as a part of the US region. Now, in conclusion of this particular update, you guys, I do also want to note that the team has officially announced that they will be undergoing registration for Earth node operators on the testnet. So I'm actually going to be also having or inviting over Cal, who runs the Clover Earth node, onto the channel to essentially get his ideas and to pick his brain as to the experience so far as it pertains to contributing the project. He's a very well-known member within the World Mobile community, and so again, I'm going to be hosting him on this channel. And if you guys have any questions that you guys think I should ask him, then definitely make sure to leave those down in the comment section below. I believe that that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Again, I definitely just wanted to keep this short and brief and just give you guys an update as it pertains to the progress that the WMT project is making. If you guys found this video to be helpful, then please make sure to tap that like button. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, consider subscribing. And if you have any questions about any of the updates covered as a part of today's update video, then make sure to leave a comment down below. I will see you guys in the next video.